Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Carthage. You can see that the map looks a bit different than it looked like at the end of the previous episode. They moved some units around, and I'll get to the reasons for that in a moment. But before that, I'd like to answer some comments because it's basically one comment that showed up multiple times. It's about how long the Let's Play lasts and that I'm quite far behind the current version of Vox Populi. I realized that, and I definitely didn't expect this Let's Play to take so long. And we are definitely not done yet, because we could be looking on another maybe 20 episodes easily. And that would mean almost another month to finish this, and yeah, I don't want that. So I've decided to record 2 episodes every day for the next week, and we'll see if by the end of the next week we might be done with the Let's Play. That's basically my plan. I can't say that it will work 100% because it's very hard for me to say how long it's still going to take to finish this. But yeah, let's just do those 2 episodes every day next week and we'll see what's going to happen. So that's one thing, and now to the changes on the map. First of all, something I already talked about at the end of the previous episode, I spent all our gold, so now in how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 7 cities we have the broadcast towers queued up, and I paid for all of them, so that should solve some of the boredom problems that are currently almost getting out of control. Hopefully those broadcast towers will be effective and we'll be able to find some happiness from them. That's one thing. And also, I've been thinking about the war with China, the next war with China. And I've decided to actually focus always on just one target. The plan is to take Chengdu, throw everything that we have on that one city and try to take it down. It's like in let's say like 5 turns. Then move the whole fleet to the other side, capture Xi'an that I will raise, and I will then pop a citadel on this tile and basically control this peninsula with just that one citadel. The city here is pretty much useless, and it would be a lot of population that would cause problems with happiness, and we can control, let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, we can pop a citadel here and control this whole territory. With just that citadel, prevent anyone from settling here. That's all I want. And when we are done with Xi'an, we will capture Beijing, and hopefully that is enough for us to then vassalize China. That's the plan for the war, but I want to only focus on one target at a time. I've noticed that during the war between China and Denmark, there are quite a few new Chinese ships. I don't want to get caught off guard with half of my fleet here, the other half of the fleet on the other side. I'll just have my submarines on this side. I will try to buy some more during the next, I think we still have like 10 turns. So 6 or 7 submarines, that's the number I would like to get. We'll be guarding this side, try to maybe kill some ships if we get the chance. During that time, we'll take Chengdu, and then we throw all our ships, the whole navy, on everything China may have on this side. And yeah, basically, I still don't feel comfortable split the navy. We don't have that many ships. So that's the plan. But one more thing that I've noticed, we might have problems with gold, because we are currently getting like 500 gold per turn from the peace treaty with China. So when we lose that, we are looking on 150 gold per turn left, and we are building some pretty expensive buildings. All the buildings that we are currently working on cost us like 5 to 7 gold per turn. We have 19 cities, and we are building those buildings everywhere. So in 20 turns, we might be looking at like minus 150 gold per turn overall. Golden Age will help, but I have to find some extra gold pattern somewhere. And I really didn't find an easy way how to increase our income. So the best thing I can do is to try get rid of the stupid embargo and get some gold pattern from our vassals. Sell all the extra luxuries that we have and sell some tax for gold pattern. We can get like 300 gold pattern from our vassals easily, I think. So that would solve the problem. So yeah, that's the plan, the explanation for the changes that I made, and I think we can start playing. So now we can end the turn. I don't think that there's anything left to do. And yeah, we need that golden age as soon as possible. I probably can't declare the next war until we get the golden age. Is China at war with anyone? They're still fighting Denmark, but pretty much destroyed the Danish navy. Okay, we get a great musician. That should be a little bit of extra happiness. And you are done with the railroad. Let's build a village. We have more than enough workers heading this way. Okay, ships. One, two, 4. And the ironclad will head south. Wait and fortify all of this. I want a farm here and a village on the road. And here's another Inquisitor. And somehow we just lost 25 happiness. Oh, hey. So now the ideological pressure kicked in. Is it because we researched radio? Like the only reason I can think of. And yeah, because we lost the happiness, now when we lose the gold per turn from China, we already will be looking at minus what? Minus 100 gold per turn. Well, in that case, what we need is peace, land, and bread. Get the happiness back and the golden age to have enough to handle some captured cities. That slows us down even more. Yeah, I was afraid that the ideological pressure will kick in. That's why I wasn't sure if it's such a good idea taking order. I don't know why it took so long. It has to have something to do with the radio. I don't see anything. Greatly increases empire-wide tourism output. That's the only thing I can see that has something to do with the tourism that affects the pressure. Well, it happened, so we have to handle it. Okay, don't have to worry about Macau. We are raising it, and that reminds me. Just get rid of this and move the colonist so that when we finish raising the city, he doesn't get kicked to the sea. Fortify. You need repairs. Can we negotiate? Nope. Fortify. I'm still going for extra happiness, especially now I have to get extra happiness. More people. Don't really need more food. What is our problem here? Poverty, boredom, About great people. Musician in 38, can't speed that up. Merchant. There's nothing I'd be interested in. Oh, this actually gave us happiness. Okay, sure, I'll take it. America has global monopoly on coal. And the buildings. We are done with the seaport, so what are we missing now? Boredom, poverty, religious divisions. Stock exchange kind of sucks here. It's +2 gold per turn. +5. That's it. Alright. Oh wait, museum, yeah. To reduce boredom. Hotel into... I think broadcast tower just won't be able to pay for this one. I'll have to save up some money so that when we lose the income, we don't immediately... or we have some reserve still. I'm not sure what is like the critical amount of money when we really start losing gold from the treasury, because remember, every time our borders grow we get some gold. When we get a social policy we get gold, and there are all these bonuses, but I'll have to be careful. Okay, next. Why are you not moving? The road. And the next turn. There's Motherland calls. And Denmark just captured Kaupang. Good. There's Feroxide Materials headquarters. Yeah, and as you can see, I can't get more than one, how they called, corporation. Can't get the jeweler's office. Oh, now when I decided to go for the Feroxide Materials. What is this? Extra production. Well, that's nice. That speeds up the broadcast tower that I had queued up next. I hate losing the Motherland calls. That's one of the wonders that I really like. But I don't think I had a chance. Now when we have seaboard, those sea tiles don't look that bad. And look at our happiness. What the hell? Now there is no ideological pressure. I think there might be something wrong with this. Okay. Well, I'll have to explore Or we will explore this together, because I have no idea what's going on. Well, let's try to find out what the problem might be. We're done with the museum, so what do we have next? How many people do we have here? 15. Much food do we have? 24. Just get more science. And get a stock exchange. We're done with your stock exchange. So in this case, it should be the broadcast tower. Yep. Strongly considering buying it, but I think, especially because I want to buy some more submarines, I can't afford to do that. I'll have to move somewhere else. And we'll move further south, 45. Okay, and some of our workers just don't have anything to do at this point. I have the adjacency bonuses. Just send him home, or home to the city. I'll fortify him, and in case, just have him ready in case something interesting comes up, or if you lose some tiles during a war, whatever. May actually even get rid of some workers at this point. Okay, we have enough faith to buy another Inquisitor. And let's watch what's going to happen with our happiness. Oh, wait. We'll move. We'll move as well. And we have one more cuirassier that's going to move on this tile. I need to protect that coal. Against Chinese paratroopers. This island is like a perfect target for Chinese paratroopers, so I have to make sure I don't lose my coal, and I can answer all the units that China could drop here. And with the amount of units China has, we can be easily looking on, I don't know, 10 paratroopers dropping in during the second turn of war. Let's be ready. That's one of the reasons why I send more ships this way, so that I can maybe have some of them attacking the city and a few helping to defend this island. I'm gonna sit where you are. And I should have one more unit heading this way. I thought I sent more than 3 cuirassiers. Oh. There has to be one more Fusilier on the way somewhere. I just don't see him. Yeah, I'm not surprised he doesn't like my proposal. Oh, we got another trade route somehow. Okay. Let's buy another cargo ship then. And look at that, China and Denmark are flipping Kaupang now, so that should cause huge problems with war weariness. No, the ideological pressure didn't kick in. There has to be a bug. Because we should be getting ideological pressure. Or I'm just missing something, that's also possible. But, well, the question is what? Guys, if you know the explanation for this, please let me know, I'm quite curious. Oh, and yeah, I should have built a seaport here with the amount of sea tiles that we are working. much food do we have? Actually, I have a lot of food. We should work this tile. Definitely this one. Try to speed up the scientist. Thinking about the next trade route. Check the timers, 22. Want to send production, but I have to decide which city needs the production. What I could do is send it, come on, send it maybe to Axum. No, Axum is fine as well. What about the island here? Yeah, we could do that. We could send the trade route from Tianjin to Ragusa. That's gonna be... Actually, that might have been a mistake. I should have sent the cargo ship. Oops. Okay, I'll get rid of the caravans and buy cargo ship next time. Wasting gold, but at least it's not that much. And in this case, the cargo ship should be actually safer than the caravan because of those paratroopers. 45, 45. Up this guy and this one. Byzantium. Can we peace out? Nope. Next. Whatever. Don't care about being influential in this game. And the defensive pact just ended. Okay, this could be interesting because that, I think, was the last problem for him. Why he couldn't declare war. Or why he didn't want to declare war. Now, without the defensive pact, and hey, look at that. Ideological pressure is back. But well, now he doesn't have any reason why he can't declare war. That reminds me, I wanted to buy Gatling gun. How many Gatling guns do we have here? I think we're gonna need them. With all those ships. Also gonna need some range units on this side. If there are some ships coming to the coast, there can be cruisers trying to bombard the coast. Okay, whatever. Let's just get rid of this guy. Get that Gatling gun. The city is reasonably strong, it's not that easy to take from the sea. So in case Morocco decides to attack, hopefully we'll be able to at least delay them long enough for the reinforcements from this side to arrive. Let's look at this. Bit of gold, bit of culture. Definitely a broadcast tower. Let's send someone to fix this tile. 45. 45. And yeah, let's try again. This time with the cargo ship. So much for saving gold. Oslo has been captured by China, but I think that's another city they're just flipping. Yeah, perfect. They're flipping these two cities. That's amazing. That's so much war awareness on both sides. Hopefully they can keep doing that until we can declare on China, then I'll just take over. What is this? It's still Macau. We are still looking on 6 more turns. Okay. And how the hell did we end up with... Oh, I know how we ended up with so much unhappiness. Hangzhou is not in resistance anymore. Just noticed. Spy monastery. It's not gonna do anything. And 33 unhappiness from occupation. I think courthouse is the highest priority. After courthouse we get barracks. Wait, no. After courthouse we get castle. Then we get barracks. Then we get monument. And then we see what we need next. What about you? We'll move back. And we will get the village on the road. And you will be sending production to Ragusa. Go for it. 45. Okay, museum finished. I'll go for stock exchange. Takes so long. We could use another trade route here, but that really wouldn't be safe. It would go probably this way, or even if it goes this way, it still wouldn't be safe from Chinese ships during the next war. Thinking about Chinese ships. Oh, I can't move my ships down here. Yeah. We'll have to wait for the war and then block these 2 tiles and hope that China doesn't have too many ships here. They shouldn't, but you never know. We have 48 gold per turn, so until we solve this, we definitely don't want to declare the war. How long do we still have? 5 turns. The problem is that might be China declaring on us, because they, of course, want their money back. Let's see how much unhappiness we'll have once the courthouse kicks in. And also, that ideological pressure is doing very weird stuff. Train station. What's next? Okay, I will take stock exchange just because we need the gold. We need that golden age to kick in. Oh, that's a farm. I don't want a farm here. I want a village. Okay, so we are done with the railroads. I'll build railroad here as well. And then I'll just hide all the workers in the city. Once we conquer Chengdu, I will try to build roads through the desert as soon as possible. Next. It'll be very important to have good like logistics through the desert once we start the attack on Beijing. What is this? Ideology adopted. Poland adopted order. Not sure that was a good idea, Poland. I know they are trying to follow us as their master. But the ideological pressure could be a bit of a problem. Okay, another village. They had... Yeah, they are now at minus 12 gold per turn. When I checked before I started recording, they were doing like 100 plus per turn. So some unhappiness definitely kicked in. Oh, did we get our iron back? That's nice. How does it look like here? Nothing changed. Religious divisions, crime, poverty. Okay, let's rework this a bit. All of this is fine. Definitely want to work the aluminum. Sure about this tile. How much food do we have? A lot. I should be able to feed quite a few specialists. So we are still at 28, so that didn't change anything. I don't want to work these slots. I'd rather work... all the money-making buildings, but still, that also didn't change anything. Oh, come on. Nope, that just makes it worse. It's also not an option. Yes. Just need more buildings. How are we looking? We already have most of the buildings. I could get constabulary. Not gonna change too much. I think hospital will be pretty important. Let's finish these and then we check again. And I need more submarines, so I'll spend the money right now before I change my mind. I need at least 2 more submarines before the next war. Okay, next. And the next session is going to happen on the next turn. Wealthiest people. Interesting, there really isn't that much gold lying around in the world at this stage of the game. That basically means that people are pumping all the gold into units. That's how it usually is. Okay, you can hide in the city. Fortify. Can we finally peace out? Thank you. Yeah, I just want Valletta back. I'd love to see my influence. I mean, I would like to see the difference between my influence and Moroccan influence. I see it somewhere? Because I want to know if it's worth buying diplomats. Well, I guess you can wait a turn and see. Okay, next.
مفاوضات تسالاو وجدوا راسكم للحرب.
I just ended one war. It's still Macau, so in 2 turns it will be gone finally. Valletta is back. And Valletta... Well... This is also a way how to keep your ally. Come on, don't do this to me. All I want is one city-state. Or 6... Fortify... Let's move the Great Admiral and Great General out of the city. Because when I move all the workers in, I may have problems finding them there. Well, this didn't work quite as well as I expected. Okay, then decolonization of Morocco fails. Interesting. And this one failed as well. Because no one wants it. Why wouldn't anyone suggest this? Rome brokered war against me. Your intelligence service reports that Rome bribed Morocco to go to war with you. Are you kidding me? Such a tiny piece of... well, it just shows that no matter how insignificant some AI may seem to be, they still can cause such a problem. Basically cost me an ally. And with that, some aluminum, and more importantly, I don't have the coral that quite a few of our cities want. Should have just deleted them from the map a long time ago. If I was only to just raise the city, not resettle it, leave it to Denmark. Oh. Yeah, now when I have all my land units here, it's probably just too late. What I could do when we enter the next era and get some units from our vassals, I'll just send them here and raise the city. Make sure that Rome can't appear again. But this also could mean that Morocco won't be as active during this war. Usually when the AI is bribed to declare war, they are not as aggressive. I have to get rid of this sanction. At least try. Not sure that we can do it. Also depends on what the other proposals will be. How are we doing here? One turn. Next. Five. It's China and Denmark still fighting. Yep. And yeah, they're still flipping cities. Can be spotted near Gondar. Great. Assassination in Carthage. Great artist. That's unfortunate. Because artist mean golden age. Yeah, let's try to defend our capital then. And let's check Beijing. I want to see what exactly. Look at what? Look at the specialists. Holy crap! But I wanted to see all the wonders. Great Wall, Slater Mill, Statue of Liberty. Actually, don't have that many wonders in the capital. Oh, not as interesting as I thought it would be. Where are the other spies? Shandong. Where's Changdong? Here. Yeah, no wonders here. Interesting. China still has... Yeah, look at how many wonders they still have. So they would all be in the... Or most of them would be in Beijing. I think I'll just start hiding my workers. In case China decides to declare next turn. I still want to wait for the Golden Age, I think. Um... Fortify. Oh, armory. Definitely armory. There is a broadcast tower. Into what? Boredom, poverty. Not sure that I want to build any building here, because when you look at the maintenance, they're so expensive. 10 gold per turn. This poverty greatly, but poverty really is not such a big deal. I don't think I want to build more buildings for now. We can start building buildings when we see the results of the next Congress. And I think this will be all for this episode, because I'm still considering declaring war on this turn, even though it's probably not the best idea. It's probably better to wait for the Golden Age, because if I declare now, our happiness will go down, therefore the Golden Age will be delayed, and there will just be more trouble. You know what, let's go... or let's keep going until we get the Golden Age, or until China declares on us. I think it's quite unlikely for China to declare at this point, because most of their units are on this side. Look how strong the cities are. I don't think that China can take those cities back on this turn. You'll have the king they... Oh, ended. What the hell? Okay. It's definitely getting more and more interesting every single turn. What am I gonna lose? I lose production. What is the improvement here? Definitely doesn't look like a mine. Fine. 45. Okay, engineer. Well, I'll just have to sit here, hope that we get a chance to build some wonders. At least one useful wonder. I need that hospital. Okay, go. Fortify. Let's maybe move this guy forward just in case Morocco tries something. Go. There we go. There's the golden age. We are looking at 49 happiness. It's very hard to plan anything when we are looking at almost 70 happiness difference in one turn. Like, how am I supposed to plan something long term when I can lose or gain 70 happiness in one turn? Okay, you're done with your medical lab. What do we want next? One more culture. Just more happiness, which might be the next tenet one turn earlier. And with that, more happiness. But yeah, I think at this point is the time when we make a cut and next turn, or next turn, at the start of the next episode, still on this turn, we declare on China. I still don't see that many units. There's an ironclad that we could take out on the first turn. There are some units around the city though. But with the mercs, should be able to take them out. Especially with the support of our cruisers. Block the access from the south and have perfect control over this territory. Just take Chengdu down as soon as possible and then go after Beijing. Because I think if we vassalize China, that could remove quite a lot of that ideological pressure. Okay, but, well... Oh, wait. One more thing. We can start the new city. Manual specialist control and lock all the good stuff. It'll be growing fast for a few turns now. So I'll lock this, and I probably want the fish. Can buy brick boat. That will be all for now. Oh, production. We want to start with a wall. Wall into a castle. Okay, but now it's all for this episode. So I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.